Hello my dear student, welcome to my C language practical lab. In this tutorial, I discuss array in C language. Let's follow me. I open a new file. In this program, I want to teach how to declare array, how to receive value, and how to display them. Okay, I start to write the program 1D array. One dimensional array include stdio.h hash include kunio.h void main scalar scr get ch. I already create the basic program block. Now I declare an array variable int a, suppose size is 50 and n. Now I receive how many numbers of elements I want to take. Printf enter number of elements. Okay, now I store this value into n, so I use scanf function. Scanf %d ampersand n. Now it needs to enter elements. Printf enter elements. Now it needs for loop to receive n number of elements. For int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Scanf %d ampersand a I. Already I get the elements. Now display the array elements. Printf given elements are elements of the array are again need for loop for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Printf portion D, padding with 3 white space or blank space A I. Okay, now program is ready. Now I save the program. Suppose it is 1. I compile the program. There is no error. Now I run it. Okay, enter number of elements. Suppose this is 10. Enter elements. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Elements of the array are 1 to 10. Okay, in this program I describe how to define array, how receive value and store values into array, and how display them. Okay, now I go next program where I describe two-dimensional array, and I mention there how to describe two-dimensional array, how to receive elements, and again display them. Okay, now I go new program. I just copy this program, earlier program, and few changes. Being it is more part common in earlier program, so don't wasting time, I copy it and modified few code as it is essential. In one-dimensional array, I change the title to the two-dimensional array. In earlier program, I describe one-dimensional array A5050, A50 being it is two-dimensional array, so again I declare A5050, and it needs number of elements, number of row and column. So one variable is row and another value is column. It needs to enter number of row and column. Enter number of row, number of rows, and I store it into variable row. Correct. Next, it needs to receive number of column, so I just copy it and paste it and changes as it necessary. Enter number of columns here. Columns here, and I store it into call variable. Okay, now enter elements. Okay, and it needs two for loops, one control rows and another for loop control column. So I copy it again, paste it. I is equal to less than is equal to row, and another is j less than is equal to less than column, call j plus plus. Now observe, I made few changes in this array subscript variable. Rather ai I convert into aij. That is it needs two subscript variables, being it is two-dimensional array aij. Next, from this line to this line, this code of block receive row and column size and receive values into two-dimensional array. Now I describe how to display the elements. elements of the 2D array are, it again is two-dimensional 2 for loops. I just copy it and paste it. It's here. Okay, no need to define int again, being it is already declared in earlier for loop. So this is additional line and it prints %d space aij, and new line is needed after completing inner for loop. Carefully observe. Printf \n. After each completion of inner loop, it needs a new line. Being we display two-dimensional array like tabular form. Okay, my code is over and now I want to compile it. Okay, now I run it. Enter number of rows, suppose it is 4, and number of column, say 5. Enter elements, being 4 rows and 5 columns, so 4 into 5 is equal to 20 elements required. I put 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, so the two-dimensional array display in tabular form, but one formation problem is there. If we need to display them column wise and column wise vertical, then it will looks better, so it needs formatted output. Now look at the code. Rather print blank space, I put 5D. Okay, then problem will be removed. Now see the output. Number of row 4, number of column 5, and elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, now look. It is proper arrangement of tabular form of a two-dimensional array. Okay, so this tutorial is over. Now I close the tutorial.